We are cruising. We're back. Welcome back to Thunder League, the one and only, the biggest organized esports tournament, also official, for War Thunder in the world. And today commentating for your pleasure is me, Sean, also known as Popstar, the voice of War Thunder tutorials, and the one and only, not less spectacular, Mike Goes Boom Martins, a pretty famous YouTuber talking mostly about War Thunder, right?
You just flatter me. I wish I was famous. But anyways, my name is Mike Goes Boom. Welcome to Thunder League. Now, we have a very interesting match today. The last match was the Adler versus GOF, where the Adler just completely wiped out GOF. Like, honestly, I was not expecting that. My point, GOF. Rest in pieces. But today, in this match, we have Fink versus
Dynamight, the one and only Dynamight of Poland versus Think of the EU, which is kind of funny since Poland is a part of EU. But then again, looks like Poland has only Polish players, while Think got people from all across the EU.
Now, Sean.
Yeah.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sean. What can you tell me?
Yeah,
Just in case you didn't know.
I'm the big guy who ate the small guy, and now the small guy is talking through me. That's why I got this voice, So some guy mentioned it in the comments below. I really like that.
There's a very sexy guy.
That was thanks.
Now, Sean, what can you tell me
Yes.
about your favorite team there?
Dynamight, I've seen them play. I really liked how they handle things. Also like their logo, which is like a stick of dynamite, showing his abs, which is cool. Now, you see, it's a curious clan, Dynamight, because they only started in February 2015, so they've been around for less than a year, okay? And they have formed after Gladiator Super Cup, and they're mostly a pilot team, basically like a aerial squadron. Okay, they were formed with experienced pilots, and then they started adding tankers, and then started practicing with tanks themselves. So, from what I understand, Dynamite is one of the best fighter teams in the entire league. Okay, so that's interesting. And they claim they can beat any team in the Pro League, so they're going for the first place. They're really serious about all this stuff, and they believe that their primary rival is the Verve, the winner of Thunder Cup, and also very funny, Fink and Arcade Esports. So they're meeting their rivals. Let's talk a little bit about those rivals, Mike.
Fink is an all-European squadron, just players from all around the European Union. They are actually formed from 5 different squadrons. They just took the very best players and made sort of an all-star lineup of European players. Now, Fink's motto is think outside of the box. What does that mean? They have a very unorthodox playstyle. They're very dynamic. They are very good at adapting to different changing situations in the battle. And we actually saw that in the Thunder Cup. If you guys remember, Fink just did something absolutely amazing involving an AA, Poland, and just a draw. Not going to spoil too much. If you want to see it, there's recordings anywhere. But yeah, talking about Fink, let me see, what do we have here? Fink is definitely one of the strongest teams in the Thunder League. When they are in shape, there's basically no competition for them. Like, Fink actually just finished 2nd place in the Thunder Cup. They definitely they just ran through that tournament. They just got taken out by Verve at the last match. Yep. But Verve is upcoming in the next match, so you're going to hear about them. One of the very few teams that are highly adaptable to their opponent's tactics. As I just said, they are very dynamic players. They just know how to adapt to changing play styles. Now, Sean.
Yeah.
Between us two,
yeah,
who's your favorite? Who is your favorite for this particular batch here?
I think that Poland is strong. Poland, can go to space. So,
Poland get into space combat.
Get into space. Something along those lines. And seriously, if you formed a team out of veteran pilots, and now you're one of the best teams on the ground, it says something about your skills, all kind of skills, organizational skills and player skills. So, which means I think they're gonna win. That's a very strange kind of chain of logic. That this is what I think's gonna work out. And just take a look at Fink's logo. It makes my eyes bleed. It's so mind-boggling. This thing. Look at.
What does it mean?
It's just take a closer look. You see, it's messed up. God,
I can't. My eyes get too crossed.
It's
Even
difficult.
Nazi confirmed.
Or maybe you got to have an IQ of 85, which clearly I do not possess. So yeah, that's hard. That's why I like Dynamite. Stick of Dynamite, you know, looks much better. And match has begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kuban. A very open, very wide map with lots and lots of hills. And again, we are seeing a lot of Russian tanks here. Why? I don't know, I'm not an esports player, but Russian tanks aren't really good for hilly maps, so being this one of the most hilly maps in the game, it's very interesting to see so many Russian tanks. Now we have quite some air presence here. Both Dynamite and Fink have quite the air presence here. Fink actually taking out an anti-aircraft vehicle and still waiting out one player to take out Dynamite with an LA7 and two BF-109 G6s.
Yep. Okay, now let's take a look at
Either Thorferus. Oh, he's going for the bombing run. He's going for the bomb run. Can you take him out? Hit? Only a hit on Nervash.
Yeah, that's a hit, but no major damage. No major damage. He let loose a lot of them rockets over there. That was
yeah, good. I think that the rocket might not have hit there. If it was a direct hit, he would have gotten. But it was probably only a hit close nearby. Now Chippy in his LA7 with the beautiful wings. Just look at that. British time.
Yeah, look at that Jack. Oh, the Union Jack.
That's just proper patch 1.55 hype. Right there.
That's true. That's true. So looks like I can understand where that Chippy's coming from. Probably he's British. You know, otherwise why would you want to have them Union Jacks? You know, across your entire aircraft.
I don't really realize what he's doing here. He didn't carry bombs with him and he's not exactly participating in the fight there. In the meantime, we have Dirtrouble. He's getting shot at and Dirtrouble just got taken out. What happened there? Dirtrouble just got taken out by Tunerovsky in the BF-109G. That was an amazing rocket drop.
That's true. So, looks like we're getting some aerial combat, about to get some aerial combat. I just wish the cameraman would stop drinking so much, and it would definitely help. Whatever he's
so we have an air battle here between Devil and Chippy. Chippy, who just seemed to stall out here. Devil had the energy advantage. He's now going into the tail of Chippy. Actually, no. He's running. Oh no, he's evading. He's evading from Evil Torturous. Evil Torturous just saving his teammate there. Devil's going up against two Fink Squadron members in aircraft.
By the way, and another good piece of news. We're almost at $6,000 of prize pool. So every time anyone buys a viewer trophy or a dog tag, he basically adds a little percent of that price to the prize pool of the overall tournament. And if you get that, you are getting a 50% chance to get one of the prizes of our giveaway list. So today, simply by watching the game and while logged in at our website at Warthunder.pro, you can win one of the prizes: server lives booster, research points, 3 days of premium account, 100 golden eagles, unique vehicles such as BF-109, E72, M24 Chaffee, P51A Mustang, Panther T5, and RB-T5. So I'm done. All right, go ahead, Mike.
Wow, how can you talk so fast? Jesus. Now what you have here, we have Camel SQ versus Shadow Raid. It seems like Fink Squadron is actually taking both caps. Yes, Shadow Raid is in the capture zone, taking this cap for Fink Squadron. He's going to initiate the bleed on Dynamite. But he just seemed to went out. What is happening here? The cap is going down. Oh, Camel SQ takes a shot at Shadow Raid perfectly through the cupola, just immobilizing his turret ring. Shadow Raid takes the shot back. And Camel SQ is down. Team, we have Cop Shot and we have Dirtrouble.
This is not looking good at all. Huh. But so far the teams are evenly matched, you know, I have to say, because oh, not anymore. Fink have captured Alpha, meaning they're getting a ticket bleed on Dynamite.
On fire. Ooh, not looking good here.
Bleed on Dynamite.
Camel SQ is advancing on the flag, it seems. Can you actually get him there?
Camille, yep.
Somebody attack him.
Yes, Camel SQ just going through the... And we have Tunerovsky now in the Tyree. This camera just keeps on switching up. Hold on.
Now, I have to say, do you think Tiger E is a good pick for this map?
Here's the thing about the Tiger E. The Tiger E is a very famous heavy tank, and this variant actually does get APCR, so it shouldn't have a problem dealing with the T-44s. At the same time, it is very, very vulnerable to getting flanked, which isn't a problem at the moment. I mean, he's just facing off against Cleric and T-44 there. As long as he can keep his front angled, he's going to make short work of that T-44. At the same time, it's a big slow heavy tank and just about to get pummeled by artillery. Turovsky, you have to move, mate.
Still, Alpha's getting pummeled by artillery. Nothing's going on it. Everybody's just sitting looking at it. Nobody's
He's just
moving.
holding the cap here.
Yeah, I know, I understand, but Dynamite, now would be a good time to attack, don't you think?
Now Dynamite do have 3 players advancing on the A flag. Peekaboo is taking some fire, but Candle SQ is flanking around from the side to give him some support. Shadow Edge is using that terrain. Turret Trouble is also using that terrain and getting shot at from Razor. Gets a shot back at Razor. I don't think he took any damage there. Peekaboo trying to get a shot at the guys from Fink Squadron. Yep, he's trying to take a shot at Shadow Raid, but here's the problem. Just as I said, Russian tanks do not like hilly maps. Neither of the players can actually get guns on target. The gun impression is just not good enough. Shadow is actually trying to take this time while Peekaboo is reloading to advance, but he's not gonna make it. He just took a shot there. Cameron in the meantime is on Chippy, who just landed.
He's landing, okay.
Ooh, that is bad. Ooh, that is bad for Fink Squad. They just lost all hope on the A flag. Cameron is now capturing this point. It means Dirt Trouble is just asking for help here.
Dynamite were right when they said that Fink is one of their rivals. Definitely, they are, clearly. And this is such a crazy battle going on, and finally Dynamite wrested control from Fink and capturing Alpha.
Now, it is still not over for Fink. Actually, if you look at the team list, I don't know what's happening, but they are playing with less players. We saw that in the last match as well. They might just be waiting for oh yeah, they just all spawned in. Full Zerg rush of T-34s and T-44s. But they have to move fast. The ticket bleed is on them right now. They still have the score advantage here. But at the same time, Dynamite is just holding this A flag. Very, very good. Oh, and we see some tank surprise interaction here. This is some tank intercourse. Tiger E.
Yeah, they're getting physical. They're getting to remember when you need some help from your teammate. Just nudge them a bit, huh? So this is that Tiger E totally dominated that T-44.
Now
okay.
This is very interesting here. Dynamite is advancing
Dortrabe, we just saw Dortrabe in the nick of time to see him burn to his death. That was a very interesting.
Crispy tank, best kind of tank.
Crispy
I'm getting hungry now.
Crispy crew, best kind of crew.
Oh god.
Now, so what are we looking at here? Good question, huh? Don't you think, Mike? What are we looking at? Okay, Shadow. So Shadow Raid in a T-34-85. He's got some support with Chippy and someone else. Didn't have time to read his name.
Yes, we have Fink Squadron here on force on the B flag. Yeah, if the Tartarus into Tiger is going to try to go for the B flag, whilst the other 2 teammates are going for Devil. Oh Devil. What are you going to do, mate? It's not looking good for him. He's about to get flanked, and he's got taken down. Alright, there's one last player on Dynamite. Fink now has free reign over the B flag. But Dynamite is still holding strong here. They have the 2 closest flags. They have both A and C, and they're just not letting go of them. Fink definitely has to do some fancy flanking around here.
Ooh, Dynamite. Okay, they're about to totally dominate all the points. Or are they? No, not.
No, Dynamite just lost that flag. Fink is now going for the B flag. But it's still not enough, remember.
It's that Tiger E. It's that Tiger E who likes to get physical with his enemies, so.
Dynamite still has 2 flags left, so it is not looking good for Fink Squadron.
No, it's not. It's not an else.
We never know. Just as I said, Fink Squadron is a very, very good squadron when it comes to adapting to different changes in the battle. They're probably the best squadron when it comes to adapting to unexpected outcomes. So they might still turn those around. We never know.
If it works, of course. If they can turn this around. which might be hard at this point. Just look at that ticket lead, man. Just look at it.
Oh, but look at Shadow Raw. He just cross-mapped at Tiger E. Taking out this transmission. But he's getting shot at. He's getting shot at. That's his gunner down. He can now not move his turret anymore. That's a dead turret ring as well. He's immobilized for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's very true. So, what are we seeing here? Tanarovsky, Tiger E.
Tanarovsky boldly just defending this capture zone. Again, Tiger E, one of the best tanks when it comes to holding defensive positions.
As long as you got your front.
And look at the Ostwind. Look at the Ostwind, just hero Ostwind charge.
Yeah.
Now Chippy over here is still exchanging long-range shots with Razor over there. Both in T30. Actually, no, Chippy's in the T44. He might have the slight advantage here when it comes to bouncing shots on that hull. Then again, both of the tanks have some rather bad turret armor. That's the thing I really don't like about Russian tanks. Just the turret armor is bad.
Yeah. Well, except maybe IS tanks. You know, he's got proper...
If the IS-2, anything up to the IS-2 does not have exactly good turret armor.
That's true.
The IS-3 does, but after that, not too much.
Yeah, and
that's match over.
And that is match point. Yeah, there we go.
Dynamite just took the win against Fink Squadron. You know what? That's actually surprising. I was not expecting that.
I was. Oh, my prediction is correct yet one more time, Mike. One more time. My prediction is correct. And you know why? Why? I said if you got a team of veteran pilots and then you make a overall good esports team out of this, it means you're a winner. So, you know, and Fink, I don't know much about them, so I can't really be saying, but you know, they come from various different probably backgrounds and countries since they're from all across the EU. Maybe they had a little problem of communication for this battle. What do you think?
It might not have been their time, that's the thing. If I remember right, Fink is more of a city match player. They don't really like open maps, so that might have played a factor then. And again, both of the teams just took out Russian tanks, so I don't know what exactly is going on. Maybe they get something I don't, but I personally would have taken the M4A3 there. Would probably help them out more.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, welcome to Thunder League, the first just awesomely official esports tournament and biggest tournament in War Thunder right now.
Yep.
My name is Michael Boom, and I'm joined here by the awesome Pops RK. Now, Pops, what can you tell me about these teams?
Well, what can I say so far? Dynamight, you know, a very strong, polished team, started only recently, less than a year ago in February 2015. So, they're soon going to be 1 year old. You know, very surprising to see this kind of performance in a team that was put together mostly by veteran pilots, not tankers, pilots, man, pilots. I mean, look at how they drive those tanks. It's like they're flying. They're doing so great. And they mentioned during one of the interviews that their primary rivals are Verve, winners of Thunder Cup 1, obviously, because, you know, if they want to win, they will probably going to be fighting Verve sometime or another. And then again, Fink and Arcade Esports. And now they're up against Fink, and they're clearly showing their you know, better performance, at least so far. So what do you got to say about Fink, man?
I gotta say, I was kind of disappointed by Fink's performance in this first match, just because they are personally my favorite. Like, honestly, I'm rooting for these guys to win this entire tournament. Like, Fink is just an amazing squadron. They are just a reunion of the best players, the best players the European Union has to offer. So I'm rooting for them. They might still turn this around. We never know. This was only the first match. And remember, they did get to second place in the Thunder Cup. They're not to be underestimated. They know how to play. So I'm guessing Dynamite is not going to have it as easy. They're not going to just drive through this entire match here. They're going to have to work for their win.
Yeah, that's clearly the case. So people have been asking me in the chat, can you win more than one times during a giveaway? Yes, in fact, you can. And we're about to have another one of those giveaways very, very soon, so stay tuned for
giveaways,
those.
Sean? What can you win in those giveaways?
Giveaways, yeah. Okay, there's a whole list of stuff you can get a hold of simply by watching our live stream and while at the same time being logged in at this very page that I'm sending to the chat right now twice. So you can get server lab boosters, research points, 3 days worth of premium account, 100 Golden Eagles, BF 190, 72, M24 Chaffee, P51, A Mustang, Patrick T5, and finally RBT5, Mike's personal pick and favorite, because it's a tiny BT5 with two 250 kilogram rockets. You know what they remind me of? A certain part of female anatomy when you look at this tank. It's like a head with two huge, you know what, ears.
Now, guys, let's start round 2 of the match between GOF and Dynamite. This time on Poland. Lovely map this time of the year, I gotta say. Now again, Poland, one of the maps we saw in the last battle between the Adler and GOF. Poland is a very interesting map, in being that it's not a pure city map, and it's not a pure wide open map either. It's a combination of the two. You have 2 capture zones in the city, which are very important to hold, and you have that B capture zone on the other side of the lake, on the other side of, well, a wide open field. And as we've seen so far, whoever holds that B flag has a major advantage over the enemy team, just because you can cover the C flag right in the middle of the map, and you can just shoot straight into spawn of the enemy. So whoever is going to get the B flag first is probably going to win this game. Mark my words. That's what's happened.
That's what I said during the previous game. Yeah, that's what I said. Now Mike's gonna get all my best predictions, and yes, I believe as well that whoever controls Bravo on this map wins, simply because it's a capture point first, so it helps towards your ticket bleed, and secondly, it has such a good commanding view of pretty much half of the map. Half of the town you can see from there, and that's what's important, because you can cover Alpha. You can have just 1 tank sitting on Alpha and 2 to 3 tanks covering him from Bravo, and that's it. You will win. You know, there's no other way. You will win, unless somebody
we're having some very
kills you
interesting
on
team lineups here.
Yeah.
Dynamite went actually with the AA and 2 BF-109Gs. In the meantime, Fink only took out 1 single aircraft, which is interesting to say the least. We have Kelmisq trying to snipe Cleric on the other side of the map here. And Cleric is actually tracked. Yes, Cleric got tracked right in the middle of the open field. In the meantime, Chippy and his LA7 with that. Oh, look at that. Just that awesome British flag. Now, what is going on here?
It's the camera guys. They're drunk again, man. I told you. They've been drinking too much, so they show us weird stuff. So it's really hard to comment on that.
This is interesting. We have Fink Squadron here with 3 tanks advancing onto B.
Yeah, rumbling across the field. So yeah, I told you, like, B is super. B and Alpha, 2 most important points when you play on this map. So
now we have Best
it's like that.
trying to give some cover here. Sniping Dynamite from across the pond. But they just lost. Fink just lost one of his teammates going up to the B flag. Best Panic is also showing his side here. In the meantime, Fink actually went for the A flag and they captured A. Either Tasharis and Dirtro, but now defending this A flag from Camel, SQ and Nerva, who are going to try and take in. In time, nobody actually went for the C flag. This is interesting. Tunarovsky is in the dogfight with Chippy here. BF-109 versus LA7. Oh, this is not good. Tunarovsky, there's LA7 behind you. What are you doing, mate?
Come on, Tunarovsky, look back. He's not even trying to dodge, is he?
He's trying to evade. He's trying to evade the fire, but he can't really do much. The LA7 is a more maneuverable aircraft.
Chippy's turning back. That's odd.
Tunarovsky might be trying to just do a stir string on his rockets. I'm not quite sure if he actually lost his rockets.
Okay, I think I know what Chippy's going for now. I think he's about to turn in on him and meet him head on, if Tunarovsky wants to continue this fight, of course.
In the meantime, over on the B flag, we have Cleric and Best Paniki facing off against Razor, Peekaboo, and Jimmy Jazz. Now, Jimmy Jazz is an awesome, so they don't really have to worry too much about him. But nobody has taken the B flag yet. Peekaboo is actually going into the B flag right now, but he's not actually capping. He doesn't seem to actually want to cap. He's sort of trying to conceal his position here, but at the same time, they know where he is. In time, Razor is going around. Oh, this is beautiful. Peekaboo, you're getting side shots at Cleric. Razor distracting Cleric and Best Paniki. Best Paniki trying to get some shots from across the pond. And taking fire as well. Fink is just getting surrounded here.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, Cleric just got taken out by Peekaboo. Best Paniki is now all alone here. He has some support from Cop Shrotter and Shadow Raid back in the back, but it's not good. Copshot is taking fire from the enemy Oswind, and you know how AA is.
Oh yeah,
AA likes to shoot at other AA.
Yeah, that's true. Like when they meet each other, it's to the death, man. It's to the death. That's basically because you know, a AAA it's the only kind of ground target another AAA can kill. So you know, you don't miss a chance like this. And they're pounding at each other. Look at this. Cupschrotter, he's hurt bad. He's down to just 2 crewmen. Yeah, down to just 2 crewmen. It's getting, like, most of his internal components are either yellow or red. Not looking good for Cupschrotter and his Ostwind.
Here's the thing, this is looking very bad for Fink Squadron. Dynamite just took the B flag. No one went for C yet, which is very interesting. The teams are just completely ignoring the C flag. What is happening there? But yeah, it seems like Dynamite is going to take this B flag. Best Panic is already providing support fire to his teammates in the city. The 2 Fink Squadron guys, Yosmin just died. The 2 Fink Squadron guys can't actually move from the spawn. They can't actually go up to B flag. And once they are immobilized, they can't actually help in the city either. So Fink is just essentially 2 players down. In the meantime, Dirttrooper just got taken out, it seems. Yes, he is in very, very stern trouble here. In the meantime, we have Camel SQ facing off against either Tartarus. We have Cleric and the T-34-85 trying to capture C flag for Fink Squadron, which is really the only thing they can do at the moment. There's no ticket bleed going on, but they are not going to get B flag either. So they have to capture C. They have to capture C, they have to capture A, and they have to hope that they can maintain both flags right up until the very end.
Yep, very true. So, looks like Dynamite got Bravo locked tight. But then again, they completely lost control of the town at the same time. So, unless they do something about that Alpha, and they only got 3 tanks to do something about Alpha with, they're gonna lose.
But then again, they have to come from B. Like, realistically, the only thing the guys on the B flag have to do right now is take out Shadowraid and Best Paniki. After they do that, they just have free fire over this A flag, just completely suppressing Evil Touchwitz who's trying to defend here, and giving Nervish and Tunorowski this chance to go in. And look at this, as we are speaking, Nervish is currently going full into the A zone. He's going to cap the zone, unless Copshot can actually take him out. And he's going in for the bomb ring, and he takes him out! He takes him out! Oh my god, that was an awesome rocket kill. Copshot just absolutely amazingly MLG sniped Nervish there, just stopping him from the cap. But Tunorowski is still behind. The Tiger E is now advancing in on the A flag, and Evil Tartarus is in trouble here. Camel SQ is now advancing on him. Evil Tartarus cannot move his turret ring. He's not even trying to repair, he's just going to tell him and Evil Tartarus is down. Camel SQ takes him out. This is looking bad for Fink Squadron. Dynamite now have both the B flag, they have the A flag,
and
they have the domination here.
They turned a tide with just basically 3 tanks in the entire town. That is amazing. And they're sitting strong, Bravo. They got a Jumbo there and a T-44, so I don't think they're leaving that place anytime soon. Well, we got a surprise aircraft, Cupschrotter, and a BF-109 G6. It looks like he's heading back to the airfield for now, so it's okay.
Now, the moment we are seeing here Cleric facing off against Camel SQ. Now, Cleric is the only one in the town really able to do anything. He's going to get supported by Dirttrooper, but he still has to worry about Camel SQ and Tunorowski. And there's a Panther F, a sneaky Panther F, closing in on the C flag. If you can outflank Cleric here and go for the C flag, they are going to have a triple cap going on. It's going to be bad news for Fink Squadron. Yeah, look at that. Cleric just can't really do anything here.
Yeah.
He's stuck. If he advances too much, he's going to get sheltered in the side from Camel or Jimmy Jazz. Look at that. Just a perfect pincer movement here. He has tanks on either side. Actually, that's interesting. Jimmy Jazz is going up in front of him. This is not something I would be expecting.
That's very interesting.
Oh, look at this. Clegg just
about
waiting
to come
for...
up. Oh, no, what? What? Are you kidding me? Camera guy, stop drinking whatever you're drinking. God, I can't work like this. Jimmy Jazz.
Jimmy Jazz was smart here.
Is he gonna come out of there? Is he gonna come out of there? Let's take a look.
Now, the Panther F does actually have a very strong frontal armor,
but
so
only
he might be able
frontal
to bounce
armor.
the shots.
Only frontal armor.
Dirt armor is really bad.
And then again, it's at this range, I think the bottom front armor, can be penetrated by T-44.
Then again, the T-44 doesn't have the best gun oppression in the world. And Claire
he shot him through the track and into the hull. Did you see that? Amazing.
Oh, and he takes him down. That was beautiful. Panther just completely annihilated that T-34. Actually, no, it was Camel SQ. Camel SQ who came from behind Jimmy Jess just stalled that T-34 there, giving Camel SQ the time to go in from behind. Now, this is not looking good. Fink Squadron only has 2 players left in the town, either Tartarus and Dirtschrauber. Copshot is going to try and give him some air support in the
That's why
SB.
he landed with that G6. That's why he landed with a G6 with rockets. He went for a bomber. Now he's back with the SM. So I wonder if that's going to help out. Not all.
Camel SQ and Jimmy Jess spreading out here, giving each other lanes to support each other. Camel SQ is waiting here behind this wreck of house, really.
Yeah. So far, points-wise, the teams are pretty evenly matched. But then again, Fink are getting a bad ticket bleed since they own just 1 point, just a single point. And not for long, because Jimmy Jazz in a Panther F is decapping Charlie. So that's
They are going for the triple cap. They are going for the triple cap.
triple cap. Fink just lost their last capture point. Not
We have Copshot here going in with the bombing run. He's going to go for the guys on B, which is smart, giving him his teammates some opportunity to go away. But it was a high bomb drop. That was it. But he still got him.
He hit him! Oh, that's a kill!
Nice.
Beautiful. Copshutter takes out Peekaboo in his jumbo. No more jumbo for that Peekaboo.
And
That
he's
was-
coming back around. He's going to go for Razor.
But
As the camera
we don't get to
switches.
see it because the camera guy's drunk again. So
Best
there
Paniki
we
just
go.
took out Razor as well. Best Paniki just took out Razor as well. The B flag is now open for Fink to cap this. Can they turn this around?
Look at it. Copshutter continues bombing run. Oh,
Can they turn this around?
it's a hit. It's a hit. No real damage there.
But look at this. This is actually perfect here. Best Paniki is now open to take the B flag. They might just turn this around. They are on the triple cap, but they just might turn this around completely. Camel SQ in the meantime, in his T-34 85. Where is he? He's going back to support his teammate in the Tiger E. Yeah, they have to move now. This Tiger E is in a very precarious position here. Best Paniki and Shadow Raid on the other side, going for the B flag. They're now capturing B. They have the perfect position here to snipe Dynamite's people in the spawn, and as well as the Tiger E and the T-34 in the city.
But then again, you see, Fink, they have dislodged Dynamite from Bravo. Now they're in a prime position to... Maybe? No, they're not.
Sean, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
They're not. Yeah, they're not in the prime position anymore, Ben. You're right.
It is not just prime position. They still have a very good position there on B, but
Yeah,
they're
but
running
then
out of tanks.
They don't have anything except a single chippy and the T-44 going into town, and there are 3 enemy tanks inside the town. I mean, what are you gonna do about that?
That's the thing. They are running out of tickets and they are running out of tanks.
They're running out of time, and running out of time in this kind of situation means losing the battle.
Actually, it's all going to depend on Shippy here. He's going for the C flag. If he can capture C and hold it and take out Jimmy Jazz at the same time, Fink might still stand a chance to win this one. But they're running out of tanks. They're running out of points here.
I think
they
only
have
a
to cap.
miracle can save Fink now, man. Only a miracle.
Well, we've seen miracles before. Remember, this is Fink Squadron. They are very, very good. And Shippy definitely knows that. He is going for the C flag. He knows exactly what he has to do. But he has to face off against Jimmy Jazz. Now, T-34 against Panther F, I'm actually betting on the T-44 here.
But remember, this is Dynamite, and they're playing...
there was a side shot into Chippy. That's his... Oh, that's half of his crew down. That was a beautiful play by Jimmy Jazz.
But remember, this is Dynamite, and this is Poland. They can't lose, man. It's their home turf. You know, it's probably one of their towns. You know, they live there, so they know it like the back of their hand. They can't lose. Simply impossible.
Now Chippy is in a bad position here. He is taking the flag for Fink Squadron. He is actually stopping the cap, but he now has to worry about Jimmy Jazz in the Panther F just got hit, and he is down. That was Camel SQ from the side. That was a beautiful display of teamwork. Jimmy Jazz actually took the hit here, baiting Chippy into shooting him, into wasting his round, knowing that he had the dead loader, knowing that he would take some time to load that round, and just giving Camel SQ the perfect avenue to go back. Now Camel SQ is actually going back for the E flag. For the A flag, trying to support his teammate in Tiger E, whilst Jimmy Jazz is going to repair and go for the C flag. You know, this is nothing good.
Yeah,
I think Dynamite is going to win this one.
This Paniki just
Best Paniki just drowned himself.
He just drowned. He just, you know what?
He's just...
Life sucks. I'm gonna go drink some water from that pond, and he just killed himself. Oh, there goes Shadow Raid.
No, he was probably thinking about, maybe T-34 can swim as well. He probably saw all those amazing videos of
He
the
confused that with the PT-76, the only vehicle that can actually float. Yeah, so it's not, well, I told you, only a miracle, man, and that miracle did not happen for Fink, sadly, so Dynamite takes the cake here, definitely.
Now, this actually just reload, so he might still be able to kill some stuff, but nope, he just bails. He just bails, and the match is over.
Yeah, they realized that it's not, going their way. It's 2-0. Ooh.
I would have liked him. I would have liked him to fight until the end.
One last chance left for these guys. One last chance left, so not looking good.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Thunder League. This is the best of 3. Dynamite just won 2 matches in a row against Fink. This is match ball. Fink now has to win 3 matches in a row, or they're out. They are losing this. They are just out. Now Dynamite is going to choose this map as well. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Dynamite not only has the 2-0 advantage, not just having to win 1 more match, they are also going to choose the map. Now.
Yeah. So, in case you just joined us, this is Thunder League. It's me, Popstar, the voice of Warthunder Tutorials, and also brilliant and amazing Michael's Boom Martins. So,
Hi.
we are watching a very, very exciting battle between Dynamite of Poland and Fink of European Union. So far, European Union it didn't work so well for them. So, they've lost 2 battles to Poland, and Poland is also part of European Union, so that's kind of mind-boggling for me a little bit here. And Poland is defeating European Union, and Poland is a part of European Union, so that's a kind of a paradox here, don't you think?
Poland can into space cover. It's very strong country.
Okay. So they definitely can into War Thunder, so I gotta say this. Poland.
They can into aircraft, they can into tanks, they can into city, they can into wide open map, they can into everything.
They can definitely, do Poland. They can definitely do Poland because they just did great against them. But there's still a chance.
There is still a chance. There is still a chance. Now, personally I gotta say, this is not looking good for Fink. I was really rooting for Fink here, but this is not looking good for them. They are 2 points down.
And they
cannot afford to lose anything more.
The funny thing is, they are one of the top teams out there in the world.
They are. I mean, just look at Thunder Cup. Fink actually took the 2nd place there. Okay, true. They got annihilated by Verve in the finals, which was kind of horrible to watch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they are one of the best teams in the game and just getting wiped here. Just completely getting wiped here. Now, the last match is going to be Berlin, a city map.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting to see here. Now, Berlin is it is a city map, but at the same time, it really isn't because the whole city is kind of in ruins. Whole World War II happens, stuff like that.
But the roads are there, the buildings are there, the city blocks are there, so it's still a
buildings. I wouldn't exactly say buildings, more of
ruins. Fine, ruins, but ruins shaped like buildings, so kind of like. So, by the way, if you're watching this, don't forget to log in with your in-game account. At this page, I'm sending the link in the Twitch chat. My nickname is Popstar, so don't miss it. And it's right there. What you have to do is log in, and you can win simply by watching this live stream. One of the following items: Silver Lions Booster, premium account worth of 3 days, 100 Golden Eagles, unique vehicles such as BF-109E72, M24 Chaffee, P-51A Mustang, Panther, T5, and finally, Mike's favorite RBT5, that little tank with big ears.
I just love little things with big things.
With little things with, small things with big things, yes. Okay.
Big rockets, especially on the head, like big ears.
Yes, okay.
Actually, the tank kind of looks like Dumbo. I wonder if it can fly. It probably can. I'm talking about it's a BT-5. It's a Russian tank. Of course it can fly.
Yeah, Soviet tanks can do many things, unless you're playing on a hilly map, which many people don't realize. So, and this is a town. I mean, it's actually a city, but anyway, it's a city, so this is where them Soviet tanks are good at.
Indeed, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is possibly the last battle of this match between Dynamite and Fink. If Dynamite takes this win, which they probably are, because they chose this map, they win this round. And Fink, well, poor Fink, is just not thinking about outside the box anymore. I don't think they will be thinking about anything anytime soon.
That's very true.
But
So
Sean,
let's take a look
what
at the
do you do?
vehicle matchup here. Fink got LA-7, the only aircraft they brought so far. Also, 5 T-44s and an Oswin driven by Cop Schroeder, who's, I guess, a dedicated pilot of theirs. What about Dynamite, man?
Dynamite going up with 3 aircraft again. They have an LA-7 with bombs and 2 BF-109 G6s with rockets. Now those rockets are one-shot kills if they hit, but they have to hit.
They have to.
And that's going to be very problematic.
Those German rockets are hardcore, not like American rockets, right?
They are the big rockets, come on.
Yes, yeah.
That wasn't even a German accent, what I'm talking about. But you had Jimmy Jesse going in for the kill. Oh, that did not work out. He suicided very honorably.
By the way, some good news for you folks. The giveaway is a go. We just pressed the magic button, so you can go check your accounts if you want to. But you know what? Just stay with us a little longer. You might get some more. But people should be getting free goodies now. Tell us what you got in the chats. We're really curious to find out.
Indeed. And if you got the RBT-5 with the big rockets,
Call
give
Mike.
it to me,
Call
please.
Mike.
I
Call
want
Mike.
to.
He's gonna buy your account probably.
Yes, yes.
Your entire computer. Because he just wants RBT-5. You know what? They hired him for the tournament simply by telling him he's gonna get to drive RBT-5, not own it, but drive it. You know, that was enough to convince Mike to play because he's into small things with big stuff, right?
Indeed.
So.
Now let's get back into Valley. We have Devil going up against Chippy, and oh, this is looking bad for Chippy, and he misses! He misses! Devil missed all his shots against Chippy. That was an amazing gameplay there. Chippy, how did you do that? You are magical. But he's still not out of the black zone yet. Devil is still hot on his tail. LA-7 versus LA-7, pretty much the same aircraft. They are the same aircraft, so pretty much the same performance. But Devil is pulling up. What is happening there? Is Chippy going down? No.
No, he's not. He doesn't. Well.
Now let's see the position here. We have Razor, I think, on the C flag.
I think I'm gonna develop a sixth sense for this kind of camera, man. Seriously, like, it's like so high up. I can't tell like what's going on. I have to apologize for this, guys. I have to apologize on behalf of myself and Mike that we got this. You know, we see the same kind of footage you guys are seeing, so that's why we sometimes got problems. Is because we can't really tell what's going on. Is because camera guys are drunk. So you know it happens. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Razor just got synchronizedly outflanked here, and Razor is down. That was an amazing
double
kill, by the way.
sandwich by Best Panic and Cleric. 2 T-44s completely annihilated another one of their kind. I hate Soviet tanks, so the less the better, in my opinion. Now, Tunerovsky and a Tiger E. That's a very good... Now that's a proper vehicle, you know, because I like German vehicles, and this clearly is one.
Oh, but he's about to get shot at in the side by Dirttrower. It is not looking good for him. He's looking completely the wrong side there. Here's the thing about the Tiger E. It's a very good tank for defending, not so much for capping.
Not so much for attacking. Yeah, that's very true.
And look at his left side. Dirttrower is coming in from the left side. He's about to get outflanked there. He's not even looking. He is not even looking.
He's behind that little hill here, so he might not be visible by Trabi. Let me check that.
No, they can definitely see that. They can definitely see
Yeah.
that. Meanwhile, on the A flag. Yeah, Finksborn is holding that strong. They have now both C and A. They don't really have to do much. All they have to do now is defend against Dynamite. Let's see, we have Jet Trouble here, shooting in the side of the Tiger E, taking out his turret crew, and the cannon breach. The Tiger E is now immobilized for a bit. He can't really do much. But at the same time, Jet Trouble did take some damage back as well.
Yep. That's very interesting. So far, tactically, Fink is totally dominating Dynamite. Totally dominating Dynamite. That's a payback for the previous battle, I think. They got Charlie, they got Alpha. They're about to move in with Cop Schroeder and his Ostwind to capture Bravo, and they completely pushing back Dynamite. Dynamite, they're basically fresh off the spawn. They can't even move past the defenses of Fink. You know,
It is
just
indeed now.
not looking good
Fink does
for...
have a very nice position you like. We have Cop Schroeder in the Ostwind currently going for the B flag. We have Cleric and Best Paniki on the A flag defending. And we have just a beautiful lineup of Dirttrower, Ubojike and Evil Tartarus advancing in a straight front line from the C flag. Like, Dynamite's going to have a very, very hard time to get anywhere, really. They're just trapped in the spawn here. And they have to move. The ticket bleed is going down. Look at the tickets. They're already a third of the tickets down. as Kopshot is now going for the B flag as well. So
Still,
this
I
is going
have to say, this kind of long line of defense that Fink built is taking its toll on them. You know, so they're getting fewer in number, trying to defend such a huge swathe of front. But they got the triple capture. Oh, there we go. Total domination by Fink so far.
I mean, that's the thing. Fink doesn't even have to advance.
No, all they have to do is sit there. No more Kopschrotter and no more Uboitsa. The T-44 and Oswin gone for Fink. See what I told you? Holding this much ground is hard. It is hard. Now, we got Cleric sitting on Alpha, and we have either Tartarus sitting right next to Charlie. These are the two tanks left in the middle of the map, basically, right? All the others are either on their spawns or moving from their spawns. So this looks like World War I. So far.
Look what just spawned in. Kopshrotter and an SM-79B.
Oh,
finally the bombers come out.
There comes the Italian bomber.
Now here's the thing. If the SM-79B can bomb some guys from Dynamite, they might just stall them long enough to win this by capping. I mean, look at the points. This is a triple cap going on.
Yeah,
the points are vanishing fast.
Bleed. This is a fast bleed. So unless Dynamite does something in like next 30 seconds, that's it. They will lose.
Now, looking at the situation here over on the A flag, Cleric is the only one defending this A flag.
Yep.
Razor is coming in, going to decap, but he can't really cap whilst Cleric is in the cap zone as well. But he has two teammates behind him, so if Dynamite might just Zerg rush this A flag, they can at least take one flag down, which is going to slow down the ticket bleed a little bit. But look at the team setup.
There comes Kopschrotter, going for a steep dive in a Sparviero.
He might choose suicide here. Is he going to be very honorable? He's not going to be very honorable. Drops the bombs on Devil and...
Oh, it's a critical hit.
But he's not down. He is not down.
Yeah, the Devil's still alive. Let me see what's wrong with Devil. Okay, he's down by 2 crew members. Still got 2 guys left.
His engine is down. His strikes are pretty damaged, but he's alive. He's alive and well.
That's all he has to do. Stay alive. I mean, look at that ticket bleed, man. That's it. I told you. Unless they do something in 30 seconds, which they didn't, this is it. And then again, that's why they're down. Oh my lord!
Oh my god! Kopshrotter just took out even Farshwas of his own team. He went for the bomb.
Only if they... Yeah, well, this is it. This is it.
Yeah, Dynamite is not going to get this one. Fink actually turned this game around, you know? I gotta say, it was looking bad, as Chippy just gets very honorable. It was going very bad for Fink so far, but they got one win.
To be honest, I did not expect, Dynamite to keep having their way with Fink, you know? Like 2-0, well, impossible. They should have won, and they did. That's why we're watching professional esports in Warthunder, and, you know, these are professional teams playing. This is what has to happen. You can't just expect one team to completely mop the floor with another. You know, they're all pros, right? They all know what they're doing.
But still, it's going to be hard for Fink to turn this around. Dynamite still only has to win one game. That's all they have to do. Win one game, and they take the win home. Fink still has to win 2, and they can't afford to lose.
That's very
true. It's going to be an interesting battle next one. I'm thinking that Fink is just going to go all in. They're just not going to care. They have to. They have to win them. Yep. They have to win the next 2 matches.
Now, if you've been watching our broadcasts with intent, you know that we're giving away free stuff as long as you're logged in. And our giveaway timer worked at the beginning of the match. So tell us in the comments on Twitch, what stuff did you get? I see a guy, Godget X, he got a 40% booster. Don't see any others saying anything. So that's interesting.
By the way, guys, if you do happen to get the RBT5, I'm going to find you. And I'm going to take that tank off your hands because I want that tank so bad. I'm just imagining a BT5 with big ass rockets. You should have to love that. I want that thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, welcome to Thunder League, the single biggest esports tournament in War Thunder.
Yep,
This is pretty much
certainly
much
the
going
most
on.
exciting. Certainly the most exciting. In no small measure, thanks to Mike's sexy face. I think they hired Mike just for the purpose of attracting young girls to this tournament. Obviously, because you wouldn't get too many girls with Mike on a face. Trust me, I've been
hope I
living
have
with
to
this
show
face
my
for
face this
29
one.
years. I know what I'm talking about. So that's why I prefer to talk to chicks on the phone. Because they got a sexy voice, but otherwise, not so much.
I don't know, the teams are reading up. Again, Dynamite is currently in the lead with 2-1. Dynamite only has to win one game, but Fink Squadron was the one to choose this map, and they went for Poland, which is interesting. They did lose in Poland the last time.
Yep.
So, I don't know if they're trying to...
Maybe they
turn
want
it
to
around,
fix
win this one?
their mistakes a little bit, do some
They might,
homework
but
on
then
that.
again, they lost once. There's a great probability that they're going to lose again, and they can't afford to lose. They just can't.
Nope, they can't. They gotta win this. They gotta win this, and then it's gonna be a tie, and we're gonna have to watch another match.
Like I said, it was kind of unlucky for Fink to lose the last one, because they were going for the B flag at the start, and they actually managed to keep the B flag towards the end. They just didn't have enough time or players to turn it around. But if they managed to keep the B flag, they might actually win this one. They might win this one this time.
Yep.
Now we're waiting for Dynamite Heroes doing a player change, so apparently we're going to see a new player coming in, which is interesting. So maybe some fresh blood, some new tactics coming in, some new gameplay. maybe it's going to be the MLG player of the match. Maybe it's going to be the Cristiano Ronaldo of Warthunder.
Warthunder,
just
yeah.
shooting turrets off of tanks everywhere, even from his own teammates. Just a cop structure to just.
We might as well get John Cena, and
John Cena.
John Cena and Warthunder. I wonder if that helps and if that works out. So far it's been really exciting to watch, especially the first match of Duradler versus GOF that happened just about an hour ago. And now it's Dynamite versus Fink, Poland versus European Union, European Union versus European Union, essentially. Keep watching our broadcast, and you might get some more of them free goodies. And very soon, we're starting a match between Dislike and Team Verve. Team Verve, one of the top dogs of this tournament, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think about them?
Well, I'm thinking here that Dynamite is in their home turf, isn't there?
Yep.
Dynamite being a Polish team, Polish map. Maybe they know some avenues we don't. I mean, we saw in the last match, there was that Panther F that just waited in between those houses for that T-44 to come by, and, well, there was some... It worked. It worked very well.
It's Poland. I told you, they know their town. It's where they live. What do you expect?
Well, I'm expecting at least some variety in tanks this time. It's actually interesting. We saw mostly T-44s so far. T-44s, T-34 85s, which is understandable. They have some of the biggest guns. They are very versatile tanks, very fast mediums, very well-sloped armor, even if not the most terribly armored. For example, especially T-34, that the hull armor at this tier is nothing.
Yeah,
but if you angle it well, it still works.
And the cannon is good.
The cannon is good. 85 millimeters. Not exactly the most penetrative gun, but if you aim for weak spots, you have no trouble there. At the same time, they really don't like depressions, they don't like hills, they have crappy turret armor, which is where the M4A3s come in. Now, we did see so far that the M4A3s always went for B on this map.
Yeah. Because that's like the kind of field where you want to use that frontal armor to good advantage, because like the front of a jumbo is it's almost like a tiger. It's just so super, super tough.
It's not only the frontal armor, it's just that turret. The turret is pretty much impenetrable. If the enemy doesn't have APCR ammo, they don't even stand a chance to penetrate the turret. And you can just use that to crest the hills and just snipe anything from across the map.
That's very true. So Poland is loading. We're about to get the footage of the game. Any second now, stay tuned.
Now, remember, this is match point. Dynamite currently leading 2-1 against Fink. Dynamite only have to win this one. If they win this one again, Fink is out. Fink just doesn't think anymore. They stop thinking. They aren't philosophers anymore. Now, let's see at the team lineup. Interestingly, Dynamite still hasn't spawned in with all their players. They have 4 T-44s and Devil and the LA-7 with some bombs. On the Fink squadron, we have FOMO, the LA-7. We have 2 T-44s, 1 T-34, and a T-25. That is interesting.
That's very curious. And on the other side, we have an LA-7. Looks like Devil always starts a battle in this LA-7 with a bomb. 2 bombs, actually, to be precise. And then 4 T-44s, and not anything else. That's it. They just spawned in 5 players. 5. That's all they
They might
brought.
be waiting. They might be waiting to see the kind of lineup that Fink is going to bring into the battle and
I think
adjust
that's
the
what they're
tactics
going
accordingly.
for. But so far, what are we getting? Cleric and Ether Tartarus, and also a Best Panicky. So T25, T44, and a Jumbo. Very diverse lineup is going for Bravo. While on the other side is Dynamite in bringing 2 tanks, 2 T44s. So not looking very good for Dynamite on Bravo.
Yeah,
Not looking very good. But at the same time, we're getting kind of even in the town. Dorotraba and Uboitsa in T2 tanks T44 and T3485 up against Nervash in T44 and Camille in another T44. I think they're going to be fighting for Alpha. Nobody's even bothering to go for Charlie.
Again, the same competition as the last match. The players pretty much just took Charlie to get the ticket bleed starting. Other than that, nothing else. But look at this. Fink Squadron is... It definitely has the advantage here. They have a T44, they have an N4A3, they have a T25 going for the B flag. Meanwhile, both Razor and Peekaboo are in T44s, which is not exactly the best tank to take out in this kind of situation here. So I'm guessing that Fink is going to take this flag. That's just my prediction. Unless something incredibly lucky happens, Fink is going to take the B flag. In the meantime, we have Ubojika also taking the A flag. So not only do Fink Squadron have the major advantage when it comes to the B flag, they also just took the A flag, starting the ticket bleed here. But he's getting pummeled by artillery. In the meantime, we have Camel SQ going in for the A flag, backed up by Nervash, who's guarding the side, trying to shoot a dirt was all the way across into the spawn. Nobody going for C yet. Actually, no. Bro Montana! Oh, I love this guy.
Oh, Montana.
I remember this guy. He played in last Thunder Cup and he had some amazing gameplay there.
He's got a good, memorable nickname. That's why I remember him, probably.
He does. Now, in the meantime, we have Tunerovsky here going for the T25. Can he get him?
Oh, beautiful! Dad, what was it? Did you see that Ostwin just completely tear apart that BF-109? That was...
But it was too late. It was too late. The BF-109 was able to take out that T25 on the B flag. So it's not looking too good for Fink anymore. They've lost a lot of tanks here.
But they still got 2 left, and they're supported by an Ostwind. And Dynamite got nothing but these 2 T-44s, which, yeah, I guess they're kind of even now, I gotta say. But look at this. Alpha is capped by Fink.
And Bromotan's
But Boysa is getting surrounded by Nervash and Camillus Q, since, you know, Fink cannot provide any kind of support from Bravo. That Boysa is on his own. It's not looking good for him. Ooh! Getting shot in the side of the turret. That's it. No more Fink on Alpha, guys. Let's keep watching whatever's going on here.
The battle currently is between Evil Tartarus and Cleric and Razor and Peekaboo over who can get the B flag. Neither of them still have kept the B flag. Now Evil Tartarus has the slight advantage here if he can crest that hill correctly, just because he has that strong turret armor. Both Razor and Peekaboo are in T-44s. At the same time, Evil Tartarus doesn't have the big guns, so even if he penetrates the T-44, he's not going to one-shot them. It's only a 76mm gun with very high penetration, but the very high penetration doesn't really matter against the T-44, just because that frontal turret armor is weak anyways. So it doesn't really have an advantage there. This is an intense matchup here.
That's very true. That's very true. So, Camillus Q and a T-44 trying to get a bead on that Jumbo, but the distance is quite far. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hit him from such a range.
Now, here's the thing, Dynamite is stalling them here. They have 3 players in the city. They have Camel just holding the flag. They have Bro Montana on the outside as well, holding the C flag. They have a very good defensive line here, and I think have to move. Fink have to move from the spawn because... Oh, Fink just lost one of the players on B. Cleric is now all alone against Peekaboo and Razor. And there's also Devil O. Yeah, there's also Devil O coming into the B flag now, so... Cleric is just about to lose this one. If Cleric dies, Dynamite are going to take the B flag, starting the triple cap, and starting the spawn camp on the Fink squadron in their spawn. Fink have to move now. They have to move fast and they have to move now.
They do. A little promotion, guys. Remember that if you're watching this from our website, Warthunder.pro, you can buy a fan dog tag. And that fan dog tag gives you a higher chance of winning in a free giveaway that we're doing for every single viewer off this show right now. So if you're watching us at Warthunder.pro, and if you're logged in with your in-game account, you can win free stuff just by watching. Now, you can win one of these things. Silver Line boosters, research points, premium account worth of 3 days, 100 Golden Eagles, unique vehicles such as BF-197 U2 fighter, M24 Chaffee, P-51A Mustang, Panther, T5, and finally, Mike's favorite, RBT5. I will never get tired of saying that, Mike, you know, RBT5. It even sounds sexy. It's like Robot 5.
Now, Sean, you did just miss a miracle. Remember when I said that Cleric from the Finn squadron was the only hope for Fink to take out B, and he was going up against 2 tanks?
Yeah, and what happened?
He took them both out, and he's now capturing B.
God, what a monster!
That guy is
I gotta get it. I gotta get his tattoo. I gotta get his tattoo. That's Cleric. That's Cleric. Cleric for president. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Even though they did get the B flag, and B flag is a very, very strong position.
Yeah.
They don't have the city.
They don't have the town, and they don't have simply don't have the forces to take the town, I think. But then again, look at Oboitsa coming in to decap Charlie. No more of that ticket bleed very soon.
Best Paniki and FOMO are going to try to go for the A flag, but they have to worry about a lot of Dynamite tanks. Oboitsa, yes, indeed, in the meantime he's going for the C flag. He's decapping. He's now going to stop the cap, stop the ticket bleeding. It started for his team, which is going to force the hand on Dynamite. Dynamite is getting surrounded here, that's the thing. They have to worry about the guys on the B flag, and they have to worry about the insertion from the C flag. They're about to get sandwiched here. Now Nervish and Tunaroski are the only hope that Dynamite here have left. They have to get the C flag. They have to take out both FOMO and Ubojika and go for the C flag. They have to recapture that.
They do. Yeah, they gotta do it now.
The thing is, they aren't even trying to get back to the B flag. Actually they are, but it's going to be very, very hard for them to do that. FOMO in the meantime is just face-hugging here. FOMO just face-hugging here this building, trying to, well, get as much cover as he can. He has a T-44 on his left side and a Tiger E on his right side. Now if these guys both advance, they can just corner this guy very, very easily. But they're going to take some fire in the return. Oh, Nervish just got his tracks taken out. FOMO can now focus on the Tiger E. Very good, very good. Oh, it is not looking good. And FOMO takes a hit. FOMO takes a hit. The Tiger E just took a shot, but he did not seem to do any damage. And the Tiger E is down.
Got such a beautiful shot. Wow, amazing.
There was some amazing gameplay.
Right in the frontal armor, man. I mean, he got him through that bull gun.
I mean, did you see that? FOMO knew that he had 2 tanks closing in.
Yeah.
If he missed that shot, he would have died.
But he didn't.
Tracks.
He didn't.
He took out
exactly what to do.
Exactly.
That's some beautiful play. You see, I think they're turning the tide here, man.
I know FOMO is the team captain for a reason. But oh, this is bad. He has Camillus.
He's up against 2 tanks. Camillus Q is coming up behind him.
He has no backup.
About to take that shot and takes the shot. Whoa, turn ring jam. Then the second shot kills him. Beautiful play by Nervish and Camillus Q, both driving T-44s. Amazing.
That was a beautiful 1-2 punch. And Dynamite is taking back the C flag as well. I think it's just running out of tanks here. Fink now only has the 2 guys left on the B flag. Oh my. No, you know what, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Fink is going to win this one. Wow, that was actually good.
Yeah, I got some good news for those watching this live stream, guys. We have sent another portion of the prizes to your accounts. So don't forget to log into the game once this particular battle is done. You might be getting some free stuff.
Indeed, you might be one of the first players to get one of the new vehicles. And if you do take the time, make a video. You know what? Send it to me. If you got one of the new vehicles, make a video and send it to me, to my Ghostboom. I want to see that. Especially if it's an RBT5. I want to see that.
That's an RBT5, that's right. That's the, you know, I'm going to call it the milk tank. Okay, RBT5 milk tank. I think that's fair. That's fair enough. So, what do we have here? Looks
nothing
like
much changed here. Nothing much changed. Fink did actually defend the B flag.
Entirety of Fink, which is 2 tanks, a T-25 and T-44, sitting around Bravo, and 4 tanks of Dynamite are sitting nice and easy inside the town, taking cover.
Oh, Fink just lost Cleric as well. Even Touchworth in the T-25 is now the only one left, but he's side on. He is side on to the enemies there. Kamaleski just taking pop shots at him. Nervesh is also taking shots. This is not looking good. Either Toucher is now the only hope for Fink Squadron to win this one, which is pretty much zero. He's on the other side of the lake. He can't cap. He can't kill them all. I think that Dynamite is going to win this one, which makes me very sad, but it's going to happen. I mean, it's a Polish, man. They are on their home turf. They know the map.
Man, I told you, Poles don't lose on Poland. I mean, what do you expect? it's their home turf. You know, you don't mess with a Polish guy when he's in Poland. You just don't. You know what he's gonna tell you? Go home, sucker.
And hell,
that's it.
Some of them are probably just sitting in one of these buildings playing right now. They're just ready to control the tank.
Yeah, they can look out the window and they're like, "Oh, that's where it's at." You know. So that's their hometown. You know, how can you lose? How can you possibly lose?
Oh, either Touchwood's got taken out as well.
Now that magical cleric, I gotta remember that guy from Fink. He really is magical, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to turn the tide. He's like 1 against 4 tanks in that town. Not much is gonna happen here.
He is in the wide open. Tickets are going down. He has no capture zones to rely upon. He's the last player left, and he's just getting pummeled by artillery, by tank shells, by flying sorcerers. I don't even know. This guy's not going to.
The only thing he needs is the milk tank right now. The milk.
He needs a miracle. He honestly needs a miracle. Like someone from his team should have spawned into PE8 nuclear bomber and just dropped a 5,000 kilogram bomb on the whole map. That would have won them, but
look at this.
Sadly, they can't take.
Still fighting back.
At least he's not giving up. He's not giving up. I gotta give him that. They're not giving up.
He's directly engaging at least 2 tanks. Now that Kamaleski, the guy we all know likes to do it from behind because he already killed two players in this battle by.
And the match is over, ladies and gentlemen. Dynamite took the win. 3-1 against Fink.
But then again, they didn't manage to kill the cleric.
So. They didn't. You know, this should probably be worth 2 points, at least. Just 2 points. Just for surviving that match, is actually fighting out to the end in T34-85. But sadly, it didn't help them out. It did not help them out.
Okay, guys, wait for this. Giveaways are a go. Giveaways are a go. Log into the game. Check your in-game accounts. You could be winning one of the following items. Now, bear with me for a second. Silver line boosters, research points, premium account worth for 3 days, 100 Golden Eagles, unique vehicles such as BF-109, E7U2, M24 Chaffee, P-51A Mustang, my favorite, Panther T5, RBT5 of Michael's. Boom. Yeah.
I want that thing.
You know what? They should have a little sticker of your face on that tank because you love it so much.
They should. Like an unlockable decal. Requirements, go boom. Just simply go boom, and you get that tank.
Go boom. Yeah, look, I mean, seriously, just think about this. RBT5 is like a tiny little BT5. That's not actually a treaded tank. It's a wheel tank. Has add-on threads on top of these wheels, so it can go on highways. So it's essentially a race car. And then they put 250 kilogram rockets on it. Those rockets are as big as his turret. So that's why I call it the milk tank. When you see the pictures of RBT5, trust me, you will call it the milk tank too. So, yeah, and you're watching Thunder League, the one and only, the biggest and the best esports tournament event for War Thunder in the world.
Special emphasis on being the only one.
The only official one so far. I mean, not so far, but at this time. They had official ones, but not as big as this one. So, and we're only just getting started, okay? The game hasn't been around for that long, so, you know, we'll get there. Now, I'm joined here by Mike Goes Boom Martins and me, myself, Pops Arcade, also known as Sean, the voice of War Thunder Tutorials. Yeah. So, okay, guys, what did you win? Tell us in the comments below. We can't wait to find out what did you win. So far, what did we had tonight, man?
I think someone got to beat the RBT5 on the forums. They're saying that someone got him on the forums.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky sucker.
Oh, God. Well, I just wanted. I just wanted so bad.
I know.
Just so amazing. Actually, you know, that was actually one of the low key. Like people didn't even know that thing was introduced until the tournament went live.
That's true. That's an exclusive. That's an exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's take a little break. Stay tuned. We got more stuff coming up. Don't go anywhere.